Hello, welcome. My name is Elise, and today I am going to be playing Pokemon with Keith. Keith, say hi.
Heyo, it's Keith from Cutlass Board Games.
Awesome. If you love board games or game design in general, you should go check out Keith's stuff over on Cutlass Board Games. But today we have a fun little draft, I believe. Do you want to take us through the rules that we have planned?
Yeah, so I've designed this draft format where we're kind of picking a pool of Pokemon first, and we have some rules upon which we're able to where we're from picking from. So there's no Ubers, no Paradox Pokemon. We're doing OU UU tier only, but the actual team construction is going to be VGC rules, and we're
You
going
know
to
what's
be.
actually crazy about that restriction, though? I
Mhm.
believe Arcanine is RU. So
Really?
there's so many Pokemon that are so
Woofed.
popular in VGC, and then when you take them to singles, they just don't get the same amount of love.
That's
So I'm
true.
really hoping that we're going to get some interesting picks in this pool.
That's true. I do have some underloved Pokemon I'd like to select. Um,
I'm keen.
but yeah, we're going to be building a pool of 30 Pokemon. So we'll be taking turns picking, and then we'll be filling out the pool. So it's not going to be like here's like stuff we select in advance. We both have to choose stuff, and if we put stuff that's too broken in there, the other person has the chance to pick it. So that's like a sort of balancing we have to worry about. And then after the pool is filled, we're going to take turns banning one and picking one. So you can get rid of something that you think is too scary, and then you can pick something out. And then we do that until we've picked everything, and then we're going to do team building, and then we're going to come back for best of three.
That's so exciting. Do we get to change out the teams in the middle of the best of
Yes,
three,
yeah.
or
So
is it
you'll have
okay?
12 to build and pick from. So it's kind of like having a sideboard, so to say, where you can switch stuff in
Yeah,
and out based on what you've seen.
that's awesome. I'm very keen. And it's really exciting because we're both kind of like Sydney based, and you do games and stuff, and I didn't realize how much you also were into Pokemon,
A
and I
lot.
am absolutely obsessed.
A lot,
Um,
yeah.
as as you can probably see from my other the other content on my channel. But yeah, thanks so much for joining us. We're really keen for today, and if you like this kind of content, keen for more, maybe we'll turn it into a series. Check out that subscribe button and maybe the like button. Give us some feedback, send some comments. What else? What other kind of like fun drafts can you think of that you might like to watch two people do? Keen for some future collabs with Keith as well.
Mm. We do have some other stuff in the works that I'm actually very excited about.
Yeah, got good things coming. All right, let's get started.
All right. We were going to flip a coin. Do you want the honor of flipping the coin, or shall I Google the coin flip?
I believe you should Google the coin
Okay.
flip. I will
Um,
trust what comes up.
that means you get to call it.
All right, I'm gonna call heads.
Okay. It's flipping. It's got lag. It's tails.
Okay, go for it.
My first pick is going to be really awful and very funny. No, my first pick is Graphii, the prankster
Oh,
graffiti Pokemon.
creative. I love that. That's really cool. I love the Pokemon that have like either like a lot of like unknown about it because I'm not really sure what Grafai does.
Mm-hmm.
I just know that it has Prankster, and the
It
other thing
does.
is like flexible Pokemon.
Mm.
And for the flexible reason, my first pick is going to be. I was going to say something, but I've just realized it's not an OU, so it's not going to be what I
Is
was
it? Is it
thinking.
in
Let's go
UU
for.
though?
I don't see it.
Oh no.
No, why isn't it there? Oh, it's alphabetical order. It is Volcarona. I picked
Okay.
Volcarona.
Nice. Good choice.
I like Volcarona.
Good choice. Okay.
I was like looking in the
Interesting.
A section. I'm like, why can't I see it? It's because it starts with a
Because it
V.
starts with a V. All right. So we've got a support and a sweeper, or a set up,
Whoa.
I guess. I
It
guess
could
it could be a
be, or it
support.
could be tanky or offensive. It could have Hurricane,
It
Bug
could have
Buzz.
hurricane,
There's
but
so much it can
we
do.
don't have a main tank. So I think I want to pick a main tank. Uh,
Okay.
uh, uh, I have this problem where I don't actually remember anything that's in the category. Wait, where's my boy? Where's my pile of rocks?
Garganackle?
Well, that pile of rocks is in, but Gigalith isn't. I think Gigalith isn't even in this format
Jigglypuff.
anymore. So I think I might have to
I feel like
actually
it would be
pick
lower.
Garganackle. We're gonna have Garganackle as our next pick.
All right, the less loved pile of
The
rocks.
less loved pile of rocks. It'll have to do.
Oh no. All right, it'll have to do. Okay, I am looking through, and one of these just looks like a really fun Pokemon to have in the pool, and we're gonna have Clodsire.
Ooh, nice.
I had a Clodsire in my playthrough, and
Oh yeah.
he's so cute.
That was
It's
one of the
just-
first ones. I was like, I have to brew with this for competitive because I think this is going to
Yeah.
be cracked. And then like 18 games in, I was like, I hate it.
Yeah, there's like just not enough love for it, so I feel like let's get a bit of love in this series going, you know?
Okay. There's actually like a few things in here that I'm scared to pick because I think it'll just be banned every time. So I kind of actually I'm gonna go Pelipper. I was gonna say Golden Go, but I was like, that's just gonna get banned every time. I want Pelipper, and we already have like a bunch of stuff that's weak to water, so maybe we want to try and get that type diversity also.
All right, I like that. All right, kind of along the same lines of water. I know I'm just picking ground types, but like, let's go Gastrodon. I think that Gastrodon's another Pokemon that's like super versatile, and yeah, if we're talking about things like immunities, you know, there's always like the unknown around Gastrodon that like we can have a lot of fun with team building around.
That's true. Okay.
Pelipper's also got like a crazy move pool. I used it in a
Huge.
game.
Yeah.
It's got Wide Guard.
It's got Shockwave.
Support, like,
an electric type move.
Shockwave.
It's got Shockwave. In Gen 3, you could teach it Shockwave by TM. And that was like my first clear through the game. It was crazy. You could use Pelipper for everything.
Pelipper is a good Pokemon.
It's one of my favorites. I'm going to pick Poltegeist.
I like it.
Poltegeist.
I actually have a Poltegeist keychain.
Oh, do you? That's sick. Okay, I'm a big fan. I think he's a cute little guy.
It's so cute. I've actually got Poltergeist artwork in my kitchen as well.
That's pretty sick.
Little teapot set. I'm also a big fan. Also another Pokemon that I just don't see get enough love.
That's true.
I would just
love
to see get the love it deserves.
Now I'm worried you're gonna pick it from me.
Hang on. Right, let me look at the Pokemon we've got so far. We've got 3 Pokemon that start with the letter G.
That's true.
We have Poison, we got Ground, we got Water, we got Ghost. What are we missing? Maybe a fighting type? Oh, let's put Glade in.
Ooh, Gallade? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Ooh, that's gonna be a strong one as well.
I feel like, yeah, another one of those things. So it's just got a lot of type coverage as well. Could be really fun.
Okay. I'm developing a strategy for what my draft is going to look like.
Are you? I don't
have
any strategy. I'm just going to pick cool Pokemon.
Because of that, I'm adding Grimmsnarl.
Okay. Interesting. I see you've picked something to get banned immediately. Awesome.
Also, what is this? The G draft? You're only allowed to play Pokemon that start with the letter G.
Can you imagine? That would be so funny.
It's the alphabet. The alphabet battle challenge.
Yeah, I'm looking through. Oh, honestly, I'd be down. That sounds really funny. Let's add Corviknight.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to check how to spell that.
Corvi and then Knight.
Knight. Okay, cool. Because Corvid is crow. Makes sense.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Oh, actually, I want Glimora. I'm really not. Stop making cool Pokemon.
Again?
Stop making cool Pokemon that start with letter G.
Completely agree. Glimora actually, I was just seeing on Twitter, like somebody's having like a lot of success with that by like self-triggering the toxic debris.
Oh, really?
Like there's so many like shenanigans you can do with that.
That's cool.
Very, very cool.
That's actually very cool.
It was very cool. All right, let's get some other like versatile Pokemon. Let's get a Azumarill. I love
Azumarill. Interesting. I think we have a lot of physical and not enough special.
Oh, okay. Let's get some specials.
Let's get some specials in here. Let's get Torkoal in here. This guy's kind of an
Spooky.
all-star.
All right, we kind of have some weather wars
A little bit.
in the works in a little bit. Special. How many left do we have to pick from?
We're at halfway.
All right. Let's do something fun. Let's get oh, I was gonna have an idea and now I've changed my mind. Let's get
gone.
Espeon.
Espeon. Ooh, that's a good pick. Ooh, am I now tempted to add a couple of evolutions?
Just a couple. We can't have all of them, or it would make it less interesting.
It would.
But I feel like chucking a couple in can spice it up.
Every time I look at it, I'm like, yes, a physical sweeper. I would like to add this physical sweeper. But
I'm literally having the same thoughts.
Yeah, it's tough. But what I am gonna add is Magnezone.
Oh, that's a good one. I was gonna pick that one as well.
That's a good one.
I'm glad that's in the pool. There are a lot of physical Pokemon.
There is a lot.
All right. Next one for me. Oh, I had it in my mind and now it's gone. Or maybe it's just not in UU or OU. That would be interesting.
There's actually a lot of great ones
assume?
in RU also. This is really rough.
Yeah, it is really rough. Is Rotom Wash the only Rotom that's in OU and UU?
Sometimes Rotom Frost shows up, but I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, it looks like it's the only one.
All right, let's add Rotom Wash.
Whew. Okay. That sounds like a band bait.
A lot of water types.
That really sounds like band bait.
Just hit your Will-O-Wisps. Be fine.
Yeah, true. Interesting. We have like a very specific type of tank. A very specific typing of tank, I mean. Alright, I've been looking at this little guy for a little while. We're gonna add low kicks.
Oh, I like that.
He's definitely underloved. Definitely underloved.
Okay. Well, along the same lines of underloved, let me add in Clauncher.
Clauncher? Oh, say that again.
No, Clauncher. H-A-W-L-U.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one as well. That's interesting. That makes me want Sylveon. Is Sylveon in OU? Surely. I'm not seeing it.
I'm not seeing it either.
Is it because it's in Ubers?
Are there any other evolutions in these?
Are you serious? It's not even in UU. What has happened in the meta in the 5 minutes I've been away?
What is this meta?
Okay.
I've never really like looked at these. Maybe I did like 5 years ago. So I have a very like
I'm gonna take Sizor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one I'm going to add is Brambleghast.
Oh, I was looking at that as well. I'm like, this is definitely one that's been underloved.
Underloved, yes.
Yeah.
I want to see some teams filled with Brambleghast.
Okay. There's like a lot of stuff in here that I'm like scared to put in because it's really, really strong. And then also
every time I think of something that would be good, I'm like, that's getting banned. How many bans do we get?
Per pick. It's like one per pick. So half of it will get banned, half of it will get picked.
Okay.
Something like that. Half of the picks have bans. Because there's 30. We're gonna have 24 picked in total and 6 banned in total. So maybe you get 3 bans each at the start. Let's pretend I had thought this out in advance.
Sure.
So there is a limit to how many things can be banned. So maybe we can flood with really bonkers stuff to try and get some stuff through.
Yeah, that sounds funny.
That's
Is it
interesting.
my turn or your turn?
No, it is me. I've been filibustering. I'm gonna take Tyranitar,
That's yeah. Nice.
the band
Let's get
bait,
all the
but
weather
also,
words in here.
yeah, all of the weather now.
All right. My next pick is Talonflame.
Okay. I've been looking at that a lot as
Let's
well.
get some strong picks in. There's got to be some stuff that gets through.
Yeah. Ooh. I think we've started out with all the underloved stuff, and now we're getting towards the end.
Yeah.
We're like, nah, here's haymakers, all the good stuff. Because I'm adding
Yeah, it's
Tinkaton.
tough. Nice. There's so many things
Sneak
that I'm
that in
like,
there.
oh, would there be a better option to like showcase another Pokemon?
Yeah.
But at the same time, you keep going back to like what you know is good.
That's true, yeah.
It's tough. It's tough because I don't know what I should add or not. Let's add Lucario.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Lucario is not necessarily super immediately bannable, but I feel like it's flexible enough that you're gonna
It is
get some
pretty strong.
interesting builds out of it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Ooh, I went Baxcalibur.
Oh, nice.
This is one that I did a lot of brewing with when I was trying to figure out what was competitive when the new game came out. And I feel like it's underloved. I mean, it's probably broken, but it's underloved.
It got some recent love, I feel like, in the last like month. Like people started picking it up, but it was like kind of too late because Regulation C was starting in like only a week and a half. So I feel like the new legendaries are going to be running around instead, sadly.
Absolutely.
All right. Next Pokemon, Dragapult.
Dragapult. That is another good one. It feels like our whole last round has had like a BST 500 plus only.
Oh, okay. So we've got 4 picks left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have you been like saving some?
Pool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's only like 2 or 3. I feel like that would just be a hard, like, I don't want this in my face.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add Goldengo.
Okay. I see.
That's gonna eat a ban.
That is absolutely going to eat a ban. There's no way I'm letting that one through.
Look, I just want my man Baxcalibur to make it through unbanned.
I respect it. I respect it. All right. I've got like some fun picks, but I'm not sure. Like, we only have so many Pokemon left. It's kind of hard seeing like the types just from looking at the names. What needs some more love? Where do you feel like OU and UU are like kind of skewed type-wise at all?
I think because certain types are better at certain roles, when people are filling out specific roles, those types will be more popular that type. That's why we've got like heaps of ground type tanks.
Yeah. Okay. Let's put in Serena.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm currently playing Pokemon Unite, and Serena is my main.
Oh, nice. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to add Quaquaval.
Nice.
My least favorite of the starters in the latest gen. But looking at what we've picked so far, I think a water fighting type is actually going to pop off.
I'm like not even really looking at what we've picked so far, to be honest. I should be looking at it.
You have the last pick. You have the very last pick right now.
I do have the last pick. There is one that I am looking at in particular.
Do it. Sneak it in.
Sure. I feel like maybe it's a wasted opportunity, you know? Like, if I pick this one, then all the other Pokemon are going to miss out.
Yeah,
you know what this means?
What does this mean?
We just have to do more of these series. We just have to do this again so that the Pokemon we don't pick get some love. And there'll be like new rules. You can't pick anything we picked before.
Definitely.
Right. Last Pokemon then. Noivern.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I think I spelled that wrong.
No, it's good.
It's fine. We know who it is. Okay. We have all our picks. It's time to pick our Pokemon that are going to make our teams and ban Pokemon. So we're going to start with the 3 bans each, which is going to remove 6, and then we're going to pick from the remainder until we have 12 Pokemon each. And then from those 12 Pokemon, we will do setups for them, and then we do the actual battles. We're rotating into our roster of 6.
Yeah.
So I get the first ban because you had the last pick.
Does that mean I get the first pick?
Yes. You'll get the first pick. I'm banning Dragapult.
Oh, interesting.
I'm just going to mark that red.
What's your reason behind that?
I don't think that we have a good enough solution to it in the pool.
Okay.
And it can spam something like... what's that disappear ghost move that hits on the second turn? Like, it could just spam that and you just wouldn't be able to deal with it.
I know what you mean. Shadow something. I don't know. Okay, alright. Do I ban next then?
It's your ban.
Alright. Goodbye, Goldango. There is no way I would like to face against a Goldango. I face enough of them on the ladder.
Valid.
There is no way this fun little competition is going to have that kind of nonsense here.
Interesting. Okay. My ban. I think I'm gonna ban Rotom Wash.
Really?
Yeah, I think I am gonna ban Rotom Wash.
Alright. Understandable. So 3 bans each or 3 bans total?
3 bans each.
Okay, alright. All the good ones are going. Which is a shame. But it is what it is. I guess I don't want Baxcalibur. That can go.
That's rude. Right.
Yeah.
I picked Goldengo, hopefully, so that Baxcalibur would make it.
I'm sorry. There are some Pokemon here that are clearly more powerful than the others, and we just... Yeah, I feel like this is a balancing thing, because if you end up picking it, I might just lose.
That's true. So, did we do something wrong here? I've got my band, then you've got your band, then I would be first pick.
Yeah, that's why I was like, does that mean I'm first pick? You just pick first, I don't care.
Because it's my band now, and I'm banning Tinkaton. I know I added it to the draft, but... I feel like I would have banned Tinkaton even if Baxcalibur made it through.
Yeah.
But I feel like Tinkaton is just way too strong here, like with what we've got.
Do you want to do one more ban, then I'll ban the next one and then pick? Or do you think...
Well, your ban is the last ban.
Oh, my ban's the last one, and then do I pick?
I guess I picked first to add to the draft, so yeah, you can pick first, that's fine.
I don't know, how does that work? That feels so unfair, because I'm about to, like, lock in something that I really want.
Do it.
You know?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright.
It does mean I can, like, just pick a thing that beats it. Like, there is advantages to being second also.
That's true. You can get rid of Tyranitar, and
You banned both of my Godzillas. Like, please, hello.
We're not having these giant Pokemon lizards running around, dominating the format. Alright. I'm going to make my first pick then.
Yeah.
Pick number 1. I picked Talonflame.
Ooh, huge. Alright, I'm going to highlight that. A bright green.
The versatility is really important.
I agree.
And Talonflame can be support or damage, and I think it can even be special or physical. So I think that it's going to be flexible enough to fit into whatever the team needs.
Okay. In that case... I think I am taking Quackleval.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm excited to see what you do with it.
Because, like, me banning Rotom Wash out one of 2 electric types gives me a pretty good time into Quackleval, and Quackleval can kill Magnezone.
Oh, interesting. All right. In that case, I am going to go ahead and take Grimmsnarl.
Ooh, okay. Then I'm going to retaliate by taking the other prankster. Grafaiai is mine.
Yeah, that's fine. I think that yeah, having a Pokemon that can again fill a bunch of roles,
Mm.
and it's been like well known as being a good support Pokemon if you
I'm
do something
surprised
like
he
that.
survived the bans, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I think
It was a
I just missed
temptation.
it. There was a temptation, but there was definitely the giant lizards to worry about a bit more.
Alright, we're back to your pick already.
Okay. Well, now that I have kind of two Pokemon that can be support-ish,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should take something that can do a bit of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I need to think about what that might be. I
mm.
think. Oh, this is tough. Hmm. This is really tough. This is way tougher than I thought it would be.
Yeah, who filled this with
I
junk
think
Pokemon?
who filled this with junk Pokemon? I think I'm gonna take Blade.
Nice. I think that
I
is a good
think
choice.
Blade can deal out some damage.
Okay. Hmm. I'm taking Glamora. I
Interesting.
I did add it because I did want to play it.
That's true. I am finding it very humorous how many Pokemon starting with G in this list that I'm looking at, but
And
this is the way it's
there's
ended
still a
up.
lot that could have been added and weren't here,
Yeah,
which is also crazy.
true. All right, I'm gonna take another Pokemon that I think is gonna be really important for dealing damage.
Hmm.
Um, or maybe I should be focusing on like
Getting a mix
the
maybe
diversity of like yeah, mix of like special and
because you
physical.
have all physical right now.
Yeah, true. All right, I'm
Mm.
going to take Gastrodon.
Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
Yes.
Um. Hmm. That's something. I'm taking
Ooh,
Sizor. I think I have to
that's a good
stick to
pick.
it. I added Sizor to the pool to deal with some of these tanks. And you having
Ah,
Grimmsnarl
I like
and
that.
Gastrodon makes me think I want Sizor then.
Yeah, okay. Have some way of dealing that. What do you have? You've got
Hmm.
Glamora, Grafaiai, Scizor, and Corvable. Ah, you know
Yeah,
what?
my
I'm
team's
really not
really
scared of your
squishy right
team.
now.
It's currently quite squishy.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Well, I think there's just so many Pokemon here that I just really like. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a Azumarill
Okay.
because I like a Azumarill and
Good choice.
oh, it's one of those Pokemon I can just build in different ways, get some interesting teams. Keen.
Yeah. Yeah, Sapsipper maybe. We're gonna see some Sapsipper Azumarill.
Or you might, or I might just name it like Grass Eater or something.
Mm. So
You
my
know,
pick is going to be Poltegeist.
nice. I'm excited to see
Yeah,
what
I
comes
have
of
a build in
Poltergeist.
mind that fills a particular gap in my team.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
I am seeing a lot of like creative picks from you, and I feel really bad that I'm not
Because
going
all
for
my stuff is like
the
tech.
creative
I have like
stuff.
no tank. I have like no, I don't know, no weather control, no
Yeah.
speed
No,
control.
uh, yeah. So for that reason, maybe I should be going a little bit more creative. I don't know.
Hmm.
Hmm. Um. ah, Poltergeist. It's just another Pokemon I'm really like not that afraid of. Is that so bad
Hmm.
to say? I guess just
Actually,
because.
quickly let me Google how many of these Pokemon learn Follow Me.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, you're not serious.
No, I'm not serious. I don't think any of them
Okay.
can. I'm pretty confident I know off the top of my head which Pokemon can and can't.
But all of these Pokemon are going to get picked eventually, right?
Eventually, that is correct. So you'll have more than enough for like game one and game two. You could play two whole different teams because you'll have 12
Oh,
Pokemon.
that's crazy.
Mm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take Lucario, I reckon.
Okay, I think that's a good choice.
Yeah, I think. Also, I think Lucario can be special or physical. Just kind of like
Mm.
fill the gaps there. I still very much have a very physical team.
Okay, I am gonna pick Pelipper.
Awesome. I think for the reason that I just can't have Thunder being a 100% accurate. Magdazone's coming with me.
Yeah, I think that's a good hate pick. That is a good hate pick.
I don't want to see the combo and
Mm.
have all my Pokemon get like destroyed by it.
Except
Except
I'm gonna
charge
take
Pelipper.
Noivern.
Noivern. Okay. I actually used to run Noivern back in like 2015 or something silly. It has Tailwind
It does have Tailwind.
and
So
Boomerang,
I
I
have
believe.
the only Tailwinders in the draft, with the exception of Volcarona, I think. I think Volcarona can learn Tailwind as well.
I got Talonflame.
Oh, true. Talonflame.
Yeah.
Talonflame
Can
can.
can Halucha Tailwind?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. You know, you could do some pretty fun Tailwind shenanigans with Bramblegast with the wind power. So I'm gonna take Bramblegast and
Okay.
let's see what I can do with it.
Alright. Sounds brave.
Catch you off guard with the creative picks.
Okay. Alright. I have a feeling low kicks is going to be last pick.
Yeah, me too.
Do I take Torkoal to deny any weather control from you? Do I take... I need tank. I think I take Garganacl. I want Corviknight, but you have some fire and electric things that are a little scary.
Mm-hmm. All right, I am tossing up between two here,
Mm-hmm.
but I think number one, most important, is I will need some kind of weather control.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be taking Torkoal.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. Even if you don't use it, you're preventing me from like dominating an entire mechanic.
Absolutely.
Okay, I
I
have.
love Torkoal and VGC as well. Torkoal, Trick Room, Sun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I am gonna take Hawlucha.
Interesting. Okay.
Hawlucha was what I got to Master Ball with in the first
No.
Sword and Shield meta. Yeah.
That's
Mr.
so cool.
Mr. Mime, and Hawlucha.
That's really cool.
Mm.
I'm looking at these Pokemon and I think I'm at the point now where I'm like denying stuff more than taking stuff.
Yeah.
And Volcarona with Hurricane is just
Mhm.
not gonna. I don't want the 100% accurate Hurricane with your rain up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take Volcarona away from you.
That is a good
and
choice.
Give it the love it deserves in my team.
That is a good choice. Okay. I think I will take Espeon here.
Cool. Magic Bounce shenanigans.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Prankster stuff not as scary with
Possibly.
an Espeon on the field.
Mm.
Okay. I respect it. I'm looking at these other Pokemon and I'm surprised that Corviknight's still there.
Yeah.
Because Corviknight's actually like pretty decent.
Is really poggers.
It's really poggers. I'm also thinking about your threats and how do I remove them. Now, you have a lot of Pokemon that could kind of threaten Serena to the point where like Serena's not looking as good originally as like I was hoping. And Clodsire, like you already have like a couple poison types, so I don't know if you.
I think Serena's purpose here in the draft is like scissors, paper to the rock that is Garganacl, Clodsire, Gastrodon.
Yes. Now, I have a Zoom rule as well to deal with the Garganacl, so I feel like maybe Serena's not the pick that I need right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Corviknight is
I agree.
Probably going to be the most useful. So I'm going to take Corviknight.
I agree. That is a good choice. Now, I just take Clodsire here. And then that means that you have to pick between Lokix and Serena.
I think Serena's a great Pokemon. I'm taking Serena. Serena's like actually got decent stats. I was just kind of like, I don't need the coverage, but I'm very surprised that you didn't take it.
Yeah.
Serena is way better than Clodsire in BGC.
It
But
is
we'll
true, but
see.
it does mean I have two different tanks,
You do. You do.
which is kind of what I wanted right at the end there.
Don't need tanks if you're just gonna sweep anyway, right?
True.
Sure.
Absolutely true.
Cool.
Okay, that is the draft. We have our teams. What's going to happen for us now is we're going to split off. We're going to record our team building separately because we don't want to expose all of our secrets to each other. And then we're going to come back and we're going to rock it and see who is truly the Pokemon Master, at least for the first round between the two of us.
With this pool of only UU and OU and no Paradox.
An
and no
incredibly
legendary.
specific format. Yeah, I know.
And starting with the letter G, apparently. But yes, very keen. So yeah, we'll go do that. I definitely have some cool creative ideas that I'm excited to build, and then we will meet for our first battle of 3, and that will probably be on a different day because time is limited to some of us and weird hours. So yeah, see you in the next part.
I'll see you in the next part. Alright, I'm going to start the recording there. Alright, here we are with my built team. I definitely drafted some weird things, but we're going to kind of go through what I've built so far. First we got Pelipper. This was kind of something that I started off with, like an old tank set, where it's really slow, and then you're using stuff like U-turn to set up, and you also have the Tailwind to help set up your other Pokemon to be faster. But what I've got here now is Rocky Helmet, Drizzle, Protect, Hurricane, Roost, and Surf. Now, Protect and Roost just gives Pelipper a lot of time on the field. A Hurricane, 100% accuracy in rain, but also has chance to confuse, and I think the confuse chance is more important than the actual damage. And Surf. Now, I know Surf is a weird pick, but I have Clodsire, and I'll skip over to Clodsire now. So Clodsire is a tank, especially defensive tank, but I've done mixed stats so it has a bit more defense, and it's holding Black Sludge and has Water Absorb. So the Surf from Pelipper is actually going to be kind of relevant here. And then this one's got Protect, Substitute, Haze, and Rock Slide. And so the idea is to survive for as long as possible and spam Rock Slide. Then we've got Glamora. So Glamora was one that I added to the pool, and I really wanted it in the draft because I think that the hazard setup is going to be kind of hard to deal with in this pool. So we've got Glamora with Red Card and Toxic Debris, which means you hit me, Toxic Debris happens, the Toxic Spikes go onto the field, and then I hold up Red Card and you get switched down. So something comes in and gets poisoned for free, which can be really, really strong. I've then got Spiky Shield, Stealth Rock, and Spikes. So basically, Glamora just like sets hazards, and then every second turn Spiky Shields, and then tries to get as many hazards down as possible. And you stall after that. So that's why Pelipper and Clodsire work really well, because after Glamora dies, you're just trying to stall for as long as possible. And then after that, we've got Garganackle, which is another tank. I'm using a kind of default set from... it's probably a little bit old now, but it's Leftovers, Clear Body, Salt Cure, Protect, Iron Defense, Recover. So the plan is you'll put Salt Cure on something that's probably already poisoned, and then they have another damage over time effect coming in, and then you're using Protect and Recover to last for as long as possible. And because Elisa's team has a lot of physical sweepers, I think Iron Defense is actually going to make a big difference. Normally I would combo that with Body Press, but I don't think I need it. I think just tanking is going to be better. And then I have Poltegeist. Poltegeist I normally play Shell Smash on, but this time I'm keeping the Focus Sash, I'm keeping the Weak Armor, but we're doing all support abilities. So we've got Ally Switch, Light Screen, Reflect, and Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray, kind of a meme. I think screens is going to be important, but the ally switch is the main thing that I wanted on it. So I think the ally switch is going to be really good. And then Pokemon number 6 is Noivern. So I drafted Noivern thinking it could learn Thunder. It cannot. Which is a bit of a disappointment. But so I've put specs on it, and I've got Infiltrator, so it can dodge substitutes and ignore enemy screens. But then the moveset is Boom Burst, Heat Wave, Draco Meteor, Hurricane. So we're going all Special Sweeper, maximum speed stats, maximum special attack stats. And the Boom Burst will miss Polteageist because Polteageist has Ghost typing. I've also put Ghost Terra typing on some of my other Pokemon. As like a backup for this as well. But then like the Heat Wave and the Draco Meteor and the Hurricane are like really good coverage because I don't have a Fire type. I do have Fire Punch on my Hawlucha, but I think the Heat Wave here is going to be much more important. So we'll see how the Noivern goes there. And then to my last 6. So we have Polteageist as like it has screens, it's an assist Pokemon. And then we have a bunch of really slow Pokemon like Clodsire and Garganacl, which actually have their speed stat gutted. And so I turned the Espeon that I picked up into a Trick Room Pokemon, because Espeon can learn Trick Room. But it also has screens, so it's carrying Light Clay with Magic Bounce, which might be really good. And then Reflect, Light Screen, and Trick Room, and then Dazzling Gleam to be able to potentially sweep. But what's more likely to happen here, because Espeon has a pretty high speed stat, is I'm going to set Trick Room and then switch out, or set screens and then switch out, depending on what team I bring in. We then have my Prankster. So Grafaiai here is really interesting. I'm doing a Flame Orb Switcheroo, kind of like a default thing, because I don't have any Will-O-Wisp on my team. And then also Parting Shot. So you Switcheroo first and then Parting Shot out, and then just kind of spam Parting Shot forever. But it also has Helping Hand, and it also has Doodle. I don't think there's any abilities that at least drafted that I would want to steal, but I took Doodle just in case. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's going to be something that I'm like, oh, actually, like this would be a great scenario. So it's like maybe I should switch that to Super Fang, but we'll see. It might come up. Next up, we've got Low Kicks. So Low Kicks I added to the draft because I'm like, yeah, this is definitely unbeloved and needs to see some play. But the actual build looks really good. We've got Terra-type Fighting, Item Choice Band, with Tinted Lens. So I think Tinted Lens is going to be super interesting as well. But then we've got First Impression, which is Stab, but then I have to switch out if I do that. So it's like I come in and I kill something and I switch out. But then I have Axe Kick, and like Axe Kick is like really strong. And that's what the Terra-type Fighting is for. And then we have U-Turn and Trailblaze. So Trailblaze gives a speed boosted stat, which can be really good. And the U-Turn is Stab also. So I'm curious to see how Low Kicks goes. I think it could actually be a powerhouse, but we'll see. I've then got Hawlucha with Weakness Policy. It's kind of squishy, so I don't know that it will actually trigger, but the Weakness Policy Unburden is like an old set. It's what I played with Mr. Mime to get through Sword and Shield competitive meta. And then it's got Fire Punch, Acrobatics, Trailblaze, and High Jump Kick. I'm actually putting Trailblaze on a lot of Pokemon here. I think the move is underrated. Then we have Scizor. So Scizor has Technician, and I've got the Iapa Berry on there because I've gone for a bulky set rather than a fast set. And he's got Bullet Punch, Trailblaze, Thief, which is boosted, and after I've used my berry, I could steal something from my my opponent and U-Turn. So I think that's going to be a really interesting set also. But this being bulky rather than fast sweeper feeds into what Quaquaval is doing. So Quaquaval has Life Orb. Life Orb, Moxie, and then Aqua Step, Brave Bird, Wave Crash, Baton Pass. This is like the ultimate suicide Pokemon. It's gonna like do 1 or 2 hits and then get really, really low. But the Aqua Step is gonna be really big, so it's more likely I Aqua Step once or twice and then hit with a recoil effect. But also has Baton Pass, so I might speed up once and then switch out. And with the +1 speed onto Sizor, it might actually suddenly become relevantly fast, or some of the other like low kicks might become relevantly fast. So I'm really interested to see how that's going to go and how we're going to be able to build our final 6 for the battles today.
All right, ready for game 1?
Yes, I am ready for game 1. I've just done all my team building stuff, and I have a really janky team ready to go.
Yeah, I made some last minute adjustments literally like 5 minutes before this call. So I'm hoping that they are worthwhile. Let's go.
All right. Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Look at what you've brought.
I am surprised.
By
I'm
what
not
I
gonna
brought.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. I built this team around like specific Pokemon of yours, and the fact that I'm not seeing any of them here is really surprising.
That's actually so great.
That's so funny.
I thought I would meme team game 1, so
I'm
we'll see how it
excited.
goes.
I'm excited. All right. Well, I know one of the Pokemon I'm definitely leading. I just got to think about the other one. I think this is going to be the second one.
Also, I have a
It's all 6.
Yeah, it's all 6. It's supposed to be.
Oh, so we are battling with all of them?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. For some reason, I thought I was bringing 4. That works fine with me.
Yeah, that's all good.
Interesting lead.
I also have a dark mode mod on. That means that all the Pokemon's colors are going to look weird.
That's fine.
Except Talonflame and Glimmora, but Gallade looks wonky and Espeon looks really wonky. So we'll see how this goes.
It's really interesting. I'm not sure like what to say for like commentary or not.
Whatever. Sledge. What comes to your heart.
Okay.
You know how they record interview commentary later?
Yes.
After stuff happens and then edit it at the moment that it's relevant. You could do that as well.
Yeah, we could do that. Or we could do like a post-match analysis. All right. Well, I'm very happy with that turn 1. Cool.
Interesting. This might be very fast.
I think this is going to be fast. Nice. Oh, that's interesting. Trick Room.
Yeah, you didn't know Espeon could have Trick Room?
I did, but like I just thought that you wouldn't go for it.
Nah, I was like, this is a good
You didn't see Torkoal in my lineup and you're like, this is the time.
Nah, I wanted it for Clodsire and Garganacl.
Yeah.
So I have a few other slot Pokemon as well that I could have used it for.
Yeah.
I also knew that you had a really good Tailwinder.
Yeah, that's so true. Speed control is very important.
Lameo, get Rocky helmeted.
Rude. So rude.
That's so good. That's so good. It's like the goofiest Pelipper build, honestly.
It's really funny. What do I do here?
Changing my plan last minute.
Maybe this.
Ooh.
I did not think about Trick Room. That's really screwed up my plan. Okay. At least it's not badly poisoned.
No. Fortunately, you were able to knock out Glimora before it did too much work.
Mm.
Yeah, confused one time. Huge.
Cool.
That's a fair trade.
Nice. I'm quite happy with the free switch, to be honest. And then we might get to do something fun. But we'll see. We will see. Maybe now's not time. Yeah, it's the time. It's the time. It's the time.
Just send it. Just send it.
Just send it. Confused. Ugh.
Ooh, yep. Hurricane hurts.
Take advantage of that rain. I feel like I'm in a pretty comfy spot. Okay. So
oh god.
Trick Room's down. There's no tailwind.
I'm so greedy. It's unimaginable.
Okay.
I really needed Glimora to do more than just die immediately.
Yeah, I figured. I think it's a bit of a threat. Oh, that's an interesting move there. Ghost and protect. Okay.
I gotta protect from my thing and yours.
That makes sense. Let me have a look at what I would like to do then. Maybe it's just a matter of. I feel like this is
okay.
This happens.
Good choice.
I feel like this happens. Okay. And now I need to consider what happens here.
Well, you don't have Gale Wings.
I don't. But I am the fastest thing. Talonflame outspeeds everything.
Are you sure?
Unless it's Choice Scarf. If that's Choice Scarf Boom Burst. I don't know. I didn't do the calcs to see. I just didn't think you'd bring Noivern, to be honest.
Oh, really?
I literally thought I'd be expecting. I built this whole team around Pokemon that are not here.
That's kind of funny.
So it is very funny here.
Yeah, so I drafted Noivern because I thought it could learn Thunder.
It does learn Wild Charge. I did note that.
So I was like, oh, okay, actually, kind of stupid of me, but Boom Burst when I already have the Poltegeist and I have the Garganacl that I want to have as Ghost type.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Awesome.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. So interestingly, Talonflame's still faster. But
yeah, I'm not scuffed.
All right, let's do this. I wonder if it's Focus Sash. That's the thing that's in my mind right now. Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know that just yet. Or. So many thoughts in my head right now. Okay, that's fine.
I was hoping you would die to recoil.
I was also hoping I would die to recoil. That would have been great. But it did not happen. That's fine. What is it? What does Clodsire want to do? I think that's
my Clodsire build is so fucking dumb also.
What is this Garganacl build?
Really? What? The Garganacl build's almost default at this point. I've used it before in VGC.
Really?
Yeah.
Iron Defense and then like body press, right? But there's no body press. There's just Salt Cure and Recover.
Has body press. You can learn body press. I just didn't teach it to this Pokemon.
Why did I think that was kind of useless. Yeah, that should die. All right, cool. Now we bring in something that can actually do something. Now, question is, do you have Water Absorb or not?
That taunt was really good.
I know.
Also, the Talonflame on taunt and not the Grimmsnarl on taunt is kind of a meme.
Yeah, It's hilarious, right? I'm surprised that Graphite is not here.
Hmm.
What was your thinking behind that? I guess
Game
there's
one,
more
all
matches.
stall.
Really? Oh, what am I doing here?
uh,
What am I
it's
doing
kind of
here?
goofy.
I'm actually like revealing my entire set as well.
Yeah, I feel like you've got your all stars, right here, and I've got like a mix of my stuff here.
I've got some fun stuff in the back if I did want to switch out
Mm.
things.
I'm
But
actually in
honestly,
front.
like,
Just now, I'm in front,
yeah, you are. 100%.
which is kind of crazy. And I still have
Agreed.
a no damage, no event in the bank.
But also you've got this Garganackle that's taunted and can't do shit. So I feel like I can kind of ignore it.
Well, it can salt cure you to death.
Oh no. Salt
It'll only
cure.
take 8 turns.
Uh,
But
does
if you
ground
die to
resist?
Garganackle, you can't be salty because you will have
Does,
been salt cured.
that's so true. Does ground resist fire? Does ground resist
Yes.
fire?
I don't know. I think so.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Isn't ground super effective against fire?
Yeah, but it doesn't
But not the other
resist.
way around. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Huge hit. The
The poison
Charty
is
Berry.
dripping.
Interesting. I just have to survive 1 turn. I think I just press protect and I victory here.
Yeah, maybe. I think letting Glade go down really early was bad for me.
It's possible Gallade was your only out to Garganackle here.
Well, got a zoom roll. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Probably just press some buttons and pray.
I hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, boom burst does it.
I'm just faster.
GG. You are faster.
Wow.
Alright.
I thought I
do
was so
game
dead.
2.
The first half of that, like, once Glimora died in one shot, I was like, I'm done. I'm
100%.
so perishing right here.
100%. I didn't see a Terra type from you.
You did Terra Ghost, Garganackle.
Oh, that's right. Terra
to
Ghost,
dodge
Terra
Boom
Ghost.
Burst.
Okay, well,
You now get to adjust your team for game 2.
I'm 100% swapping out this Pokemon. That's on my screen.
Actually, that's what I wanted to do. Copy. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah, if I duplicate my team.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Pokemon. I literally built this team around all the Pokemon you didn't bring. There was 3 Pokemon I thought for sure would be here.
Yeah, and didn't
all
show
my
up.
team building video was like, this is my counter to this is my counter to this, and they didn't show.
That's so great.
It's
well,
really
you're going to see
funny.
some of it, because I'm not going to just run it back.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm thinking about what I want to do. I'm almost like tempted to, like swap out more than one.
You bring in the whole other 6?
There's some that I just don't think are going to make it.
Yeah. I had that thought also, where I was like, do I just make an A team and a B team? And then, if I win game 1, I, just don't bring the B team or whatever.
Yeah, that'd be really funny. I think. What did you bring? What did you bring?
I'm still figuring that out. I'm up to my last one. Also, if you lose to low kicks, you have to admit that you're the worst Pokemon master of all time.
So true. I can't lose to low kick.
Last pick in the draft.
No. All right, maybe I'll leave the other one because I just don't see it being viable. I'm sorry.
All right, I am ready when you are.
I'm pressing rematch and I'm challenging.
Oh, good, because I accidentally closed the.
All good.
the chat window. All right.
Game 2. Let's go. Okay, you brought low kicks and literally changed out more than half your team.
I did, yes.
Which is comforting because I'm now seeing the Pokemon I was trying to counter against.
To deal with, yeah.
It's
kind of funny.
That is really, really funny.
I wonder.
I haven't got the right
I
abilities.
wonder how prepared you are for the wonky shit I am going to be doing.
I'm very excited to see
Also,
what
I could just
wonky
throw
shit.
this one. Also, like I'm up 1
You
point.
can
I could just
absolutely
throw
throw
for
this one.
content. So
Throw
maybe
for
that's
content.
what the low kicks pick is for. Low kicks is how we get game 3.
Have you picked your Pokemon?
I have, yeah.
All right, I'm deciding on my second lead, and it's. I feel like I just want to put the pressure on, but I'm not sure.
Mm.
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. All right, we do this. We'll do this. No Espeon this time.
No, it's
I
beyond
don't
this
know what
time.
Poltergeist wants to do.
You really don't, honestly.
All right, I think I
This
have to do this
Poltergeist build
first,
is fucking super weird.
and then, yeah, I think I just go for this. I think this starts like, oh my god, what is this? That's all right. Took it down to Sash, but still,
But his speed is doubled
weak
now.
armor. Oh, that's a big aqua step.
Yeah, and
Is
Moxie.
Choice band?
No,
Okay.
it took damage. It has Life Orb.
Oh, true. I didn't even see that. Okay, well, let's just put a stop to that immediately. Ooh, that's so bad. That's so annoying.
I'm gonna feel
That's
so
so
bad
annoying.
if I sweep you right now.
I've got Tailwind. I'm not gonna sweep me. Surely. Oh, I have to remember what I did last turn. Sorry, I have to remember what I made my other Pokemon do.
Mm.
Yeah. Whatever. I outspeed. Cool.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
You should see the spreadsheet I made.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
For posterity, what I was going to do was bat and pass in a low kicks.
This thing. Oh, that's so funny. I
It's a
wish
bit of a
wish I
meme.
got to see it. I wish
It
I got to see
is
it.
a bit of a meme.
That's really funny. Now, what does bug resist?
Resists dark.
It resists fighting.
Fighting. Resists ground.
Hmm.
That's it, I think. Bug is one of the worst of types for resistances.
Spiky shield.
Ow.
Yeah. Cool. That's fine. But also ow.
Alright, buddy. It's time.
It's time. He's here. Don't tell me this thing has ally switch too. I'm very upset.
Nah, he's just gonna come in and die. Because I have no speed control.
First impression.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
I forgot about Queen the Majesty.
It's the only reason I brought Serena.
I'm just dead.
I think you're just dead. I just swept.
Yeah. I just kind of let Gallade kill my whole team. Because I didn't do anything to play around the Tailwind.
Yeah. Don't worry. I picked every single counter that you would have picked to counter my Tailwind. I was like, there's no way this Tailwind's not going up.
Yeah, I mean, like, I could match it with Pelipper's Tailwind.
Wait,
that's about
red
it.
Card? That's hilarious.
Yeah, red card is actually the biggest meme on the planet.
That's so funny.
Because it means that I have free poison, whatever, hit me.
Yeah, spiky shield. No thank you. No thank you. That power's not contact. Fine. If I got 2 layers of spikes up.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah. What does it matter? You have to deal 17% damage to me. You could just put up all the spikes.
I thought you'd have Stealth Rock. I took away heavy duty boots on my Talonflame last minute because I knew you would bring Stealth Rock and spikes. Right. But yeah.
Interesting.
I have another idea here on what I wanted.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Let me just check out my team and see if I want to switch in my other Pokemon.
Okay, this is a copy. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this. I don't think we need this. I think this is fine.
I'll tell you what I was like thinking your team was going to be after the
Yeah.
match.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I prepared for exactly. And I'll show you the spreadsheets because I think they're hilarious.
I didn't make any spreadsheets. I just kind of went like gut feel. But also, I had stuff that was like the tech is I present a specific problem rather than I solve a specific problem.
Ah,
If that makes sense.
yeah. I didn't have like spreadsheets for like damage or anything. It's just the speed to use. I was like,
Mm.
I don't have anything to like my team is actually super slow. And I was so worried that like I wouldn't have anything I could do against your team. When it came to speed. And then I was like, well, obviously Tailwind, but like everything's riding on Tailwind. So I
Yeah.
need to kind of make sure that that one's stuck
Doubles
around.
custom game 3. All right, I'm ready
And
when you are.
three, send me a challenge. Thank you. Game 3. Okay.
Much the same team.
It's exactly the same team.
Interesting.
Okay, so you got Graphite Eye. Okay. Okay.
All right, I think this is gonna go poorly, but we'll see.
Mm.
We will see.
Cool.
From one teacup to another.
From one teacup to another. Huh. Mm. I think I do this. Nice. I'm surprised that didn't kill. That's fine. Oh, that's even better. That's so good. So good. Predicted. This is perfect. Very, very good. Very good. Nice.
Tailwind.
Nice.
Oh,
Burned.
I get to
Facade?
burn myself,
Facade?
which is gonna be
Oh
really fun for
no.
me.
Dab facade. That I was not expecting that. I was expecting this thing to be entirely techie, but that's really cool. All right, what do I want to do here? I'm guessing
this is correct. I think neither of these things are correct. I think this is correct. I need to do this. No. Wait. Like this.
I think I know what you're gonna do, but I don't think I want to do anything about it.
Not only do you know what I'm doing, but you know that it's shit and you're unafraid.
I'm not afraid. Cool. Goes. Oh, I was not expecting that. That's fine though. Just don't be the that's one of the things I didn't love coming in. But that's okay. Yep, great. Wonderful. Fabulous.
Love your work.
Love your work. Very cool. Do I do something kind of interesting? I've actually like forgotten the move set that you have.
I don't think you saw that much out of Clodsire, honestly.
I really didn't. Yeah, there you go. 4 times weak. Wait,
yeah,
what was
on
that
both
damage
of
though?
them.
But it didn't kill any of them.
No, he's all
4
defense.
times weak.
He's all defense.
This man's bulky.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Huh. If he's all defense, maybe I do this. Maybe I do I don't know what your poltergeist does other than ally switch and reflect as well. I
Nothing.
feel like did I see anything else?
Nah.
Who knows?
All you saw was ally switch and reflect got blocked by a taunt. That was it.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Talonflame can go down. Fine by me. Tailwind wears off.
So everyone is going to be poisoned from here on out.
Yeah. That's fine. I just got to think about which one I want to bring in.
It's going to be so funny if I brought like an actually good sweeper team game 2, gets rolled, plays stall in game 3, and wins game 3. It's kind of cheese.
Kind of cheese. That's fine. Okay, let's do this. Let's time to terrestrialize now.
Rut-row.
Rot-row, and then we'll do this. Gross. Disgusting.
Oh,
No,
it fades.
no,
I'm
thank
dead
you.
though?
None of that.
Confused one time. Confused one time. Yes! What? Best support in the game!
What's the accuracy on confused ray? Is it 100%?
Low. I know it's 100%, yeah.
It doesn't do anything
Good
other
meme.
than confuse. What
Good
is this
meme.
set?
Yeah, you taunted it, and I was like, oh my god, I have to switch.
I had no idea. Taunt and Talonflame is like actually nuts. That's so funny.
I can't believe Clodsire gets to survive because of the one-time hit self and confusion. That's so good.
That's so good. Little did you know that turn I did not target your
Yeah,
Clodsire.
that's okay.
I was expecting the ally switch and I was just like, that's not happening. Oh, Baton Pass is your last one.
But
As Trick Room ends,
Trick Room M's, I'm extra fast.
you're extra speedy with no attacking moves. And I know that. And I know you don't have Protect. So, knowing all this, this goes here. This goes here. Because I'm not risking a damn confusion.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Yeah, cool. Light screen is annoying. Wait, you don't have Baton Pass.
Nope. 2 screens.
So you lied about the Baton
It
Pass.
was, oh, you just said it, and I didn't correct you.
Oh. Oh, I see. This is gonna be kind of annoying, I think. Fine. This thing is annoying, but you've already.
You didn't bring Grimsnarl, the thing that deals with Grafire, either.
I don't need it, I feel like. I don't know. I didn't feel too threatened by it.
I don't know. I'm about to 3v5 right here.
Yes. We'll see. Yeah.
Ooh,
Cool.
good predict.
Yeah. Well, but either way, it would have been fine. You have a lot of poison types. Sure. Glade goes down.
Alright, here we go. Pranks to confuse incoming.
Oh no.
Interesting. It's memes time.
Stall.
It's absolutely memes time.
What?
It's
Don't
memes time. Yeah, baby.
I was not expecting
I literally did my tech and I was like, I don't think Doodle has any good targets on your team. I don't know if I bother bringing it. And then then it happened.
So annoying.
Oh, this is the best day ever.
Alright, these are
This
your
is
last
the dumbest team I've ever built.
This is pretty dumb. And it's working.
It shouldn't
really
be.
Funny.
It shouldn't be, but it is.
Okay. Oh, what? What?
Ooh, that's really bad for me.
Oh, that's great for me. That's great. That's fantastic.
God, confusion lasts 5 ever.
I'm very, very happy with that outcome.
Actually, I need to do this.
Because I haven't seen an attacking move from you just yet.
He doesn't have one.
Can he use anything?
He's just gonna struggle and die. So the slot that Doodle is in was going to be Super Fang. And then I was like, no, I'll keep Doodle for the one time.
So
it paid
does it
off.
just copy an ability?
Yeah, but for both people on your team.
Okay. That's really interesting. Yeah, gross iron defense. I'm gonna have to hope for a crit, I think. Cool. The zoom roll goes down. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to hope for some crits. Ooh.
I'm hoping you don't.
Ooh.
This is what I have left.
I'm in a good spot.
The other thing is that because it's all non-attacking moves, that Serena shuts it down entirely. Yeah, low kick hurt, and then Earth Power did just enough. Earth Power did.
We're equal.
How much did
was that game 3?
That was game 3.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, Garganackle wasn't able to write it out. Earth Power did 27.1 last time, and then this time did 27.5. So it was like exactly the amount. I was going to protect, but I needed to get Salt Cure on Gastrodon because Gastrodon needed to perish
you also
me to survive.
Didn't really have any way of dealing damage outside of Salt Cure, so I knew that the damage would come, but it would be slow, and I would be able to out-recover, so I didn't feel too bad about it. Noivern with Boom Burst was actually really, really good.
I should have taken Noivern game 3.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't have a lot to deal with the Noivern. I didn't know if you would take it or not. So the way I did my team building, I started with if I was to build a team against myself, what would I be afraid of? And I kind of came to the conclusion that you would end up bringing Scizor, Pelipper, Quaquaval, and Glamora, basically. And I assumed you would have Grafaiai for support.
Yeah.
And yeah, I
prepared a lot harder than I did, and it paid off.
I didn't do any calcs except for the speed.
Yeah. I was expecting to see Lucario. Where's Lucario?
So I had Lucario, and eventually I was like, oh, Lucario could do this, while I was theorizing, and then I realized, I was like, you know what? The only reason I'm going to bring Lucario is if you start throwing out some poison type moves that I don't want to deal with. And it's a special Lucario with Aura Sphere and Flash Cannon and Calm Mind.
Interesting.
But yeah, I also I was thinking about Steadfast and Inner Focus, but you have no Pokemon that can learn Fake Out, which I realized. So
I don't know.
I even had Covert Cloak on my Talonflame, which I took away because I was like, oh, I don't have to worry about Fake Out.
Yeah.
My Talonflame's getting up Tailwind no matter what, because Prankster's the same priority tier as Tailwind when it comes to Gale Wings.
I get you confused.
Oh, no, because I would have outsped.
Yeah, I know. It would have had to be you switching in, and I confused Ray on the switching.
But I was always going to open with Talonflame, so that wasn't going to be an issue. The only thing that would have done it is if you were scarfed, scarf taunt. So
hey, remind me to ban Talonflame.
Yeah, I was 100% that would have been. Yeah, I think that maybe the drafts are a bit unfair with me getting to ban and then immediately pick.
Maybe
because I took Talonflame first. I was like, this is going up.
I think anyone taking first pick has a big advantage. Anyway. Yeah. I also thought that being able to take 2, Garganackle and Clodside meant that I could just weather through it if it was a sweeper. Ended up being more of a tech beast instead.
Yeah, I think that once I knew that you didn't have a lot of attacking moves on things like Grafaiai and Garganackle, I could safely ignore it. And I just ignored it mostly. And when I went to go attack into it, I just stopped myself and I was like, wait, what's this thing gonna do? Nothing. And then I could double target the other thing. So, but drafts are super fun. I had a good time. Let's do it again, and we'll reevaluate the rules there and see what we want to do.
I'm gonna try different formats. I want to
Okay.
try Little Cup. I think we do
All
Little
right.
Cup next.
All right. I'd be so down. Little Cup VGC. Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the kind of draft battle that we did here, let us know. We'll do some more. I think we're really keen to do like the Little Cup at some point, and other VGC, or even just some weird, wacky challenges like letters of the alphabet. I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Um,
that would be fun.
that would be super fun, or like it's type specific, or like yeah, there's just a lot of fun things we can do. And I love Showdown. It's so easy just to like jump on, build some teams, and have fun with like drafting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Cool. If you enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe, all the following. Go follow Keith on his channel. I'll have all his details in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.
Likewise. I hope to see you all in the next video.